Hey, HadesOmega here. I'm doing a quick video on the Platz battery type turntable, model number Mike Kilo Oscar Bravo Oscar MMKOBO. So that's what the box looks like. In fact, why don't we just put it on the turntable? Let's look at it. And I've already kind of unboxed it already, but I'll show you like how it comes and all that. So there it is. That's the box right there. One of the main things I wanted to get this for was to make videos of, for figures and stuff. So the instructions are on the back. There's some little instructions there. It's in Japanese. I think it's in Japanese, Chinese, and English. So it's kind of good. Except for the instructions. Instructions are in Japanese. It's kind of weird. They translated most of the text on it, is what I'm gonna say. And then here's the bottom. And the bottom is like a kind of like a diagram of what it is. So there it is, and you've seen it in action. So this is the box it comes in. Also, let's see, I paid 1,260 yen for it. That's about $10. That's not bad. What I used in the past before is a Daiso turntable. It's much bigger than this. It's probably the size of a large plate, like a plate that you eat on. But you have to manually turn it. But that was only like $1.50, so $1 in Japan. So there it is. So it comes in the box. In this box, like right here, the unit is right here, and then there's there's a small turntable and there's a large turntable, and I'll show you how that works. It's powered by a 1 AAA battery. I'll show you how it works. So it's powered by 1 AAA battery. It's still spinning. So there's a little battery door here. Put a AAA battery, it's not included, so you have to add it. The switch is right here. What I don't like about it is the switch is kind of small. It's kind of small and hard to activate. I wish they made the button a little bigger. And there's a little window here, so you can look at the gears move. It's pretty cool. It would have to have some kind of clutch or a belt, I'm thinking, keep it from just busting the gears up if you stopped it all of a sudden. See. Also, I don't know. I haven't figured out how to change the direction. So right now it's going. Yeah. See, right now it's going clockwise. It's going counterclockwise. I mean, and I think if I stop it, it just goes the other direction. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, that's interesting. If you stop it, it goes the other direction. That is really weird. I wonder how that mechanism works. Because I was playing with it earlier, and I noticed in some of the videos I shot, it's going clockwise, and then some of them are going counterclockwise. So there it is. Also, let me go take the top off. Okay, so that's what it looks like without the turntable on there. Here's the turntable, and it's got 2 of them on there. I wish they just, yeah. So you got kind of pry it off, I guess, with something. But okay, so there you go. You get the small turntable. It's a 80mm turntable and a 120mm turntable. Let me see here. So I had to use a knife or something. I had to use something to pry it off. So I used the back side of a knife. And then if you want to use the 120mm, so the 80mm has the thing for the peg to hold, the hole for the peg to go on the stand part, the motor part. So you've got if you want to use the 120mm turntable, you got to snap this onto the 120mm. I will probably just be using the 120mm. This is kind of annoying to separate. And you just have to line up the little claws and then press down on it. there you go. Now you got a 120 millimeter turntable. So it's not bad for $10. It's battery powered. I think they have solar powered ones also. That's pretty much all it comes with. The instructions are on the box itself. It does say that you don't want it, you want to have it on a level surface, not a crooked surface, and you want to have the figure balanced in the middle because the motor is in the middle. I tried, so I mean, I don't know how heavy you can put on there. This grenade, this airsoft grenade, is pretty heavy, and it can do, as long as it's balanced in the center, it can move it. See, look, it's moving it. One thing I wish you could do is change the speed of the revolution, but the RPMs, but it doesn't do that. I know certain models do. Let's see if it'll do this bottle of Bullseye. Well, that's pretty heavy. It's full of barbecue sauce right there. Yeah, so you could put it pretty heavy. You could put a pretty heavy item on it, as long as it's balanced in the center pretty well. Just one thing I don't like is the button is hard to press, especially when you got the 120 millimeter turntable on there. I will add a video clip of it after this video, but I have put a small, like a 1/10 figure or 1/8 figure. It'll be okay. It depends on the figure and like where the weight is distributed. Because you can see it can handle a good amount of weight. I tried to put a 1/4 scale B-style figure. That Alyssa in the cabinet there, the bunny girl, it did not do. It would not do that one. That was so heavy. It wouldn't do the Alyssa also, the one in the back. It's a 1/8 scale. So it depends on the figure. It will fit 1/4 scale car figures, but barely. I have a video of that. It will fit. It'll definitely fit the motorcycle. I tried the motorcycle, the 1/24 scale motorcycle. It fits. I did not try a 1/12 scale motorcycle yet. I'd imagine it might not fit. You can pretty much put anything. You can pretty much put any figure you want. Also, a 1/44 scale Gundam will fit, depending on how big it is. Like the Kshatriya up there, kind of hiding in their corner, that won't fit. Yeah, I think even if you put it on the base, if you have a base, it might fit. I'm pretty sure those 1/6 scale and 1/8 scale saber figures are like, probably won't do those. Those are kind of heavy, and it depends on where the weight is distributed. Basically, it's very finicky. It's very weak, is what I'm gonna say. It's not a very powerful motor. So yeah, for what I'm using it for, it might work out. But it's for very small figures. You can probably put bigger ones if it's well distributed and it's not too heavy. As you saw, it held this grenade. This grenade weighs about, I don't know, 3 pounds. So I like that. It held this barbecue sauce. It's pretty heavy too. This is okay. This is 1 pound right here. So yeah, up to about 1 pound, I think is good. And you'll hear it'll start making noises, or it won't. It'll be kind of like, it won't be smooth. The action won't be smooth. That's when you know, like, it's not balanced properly, or yeah, when you hear the noises, it's struggling to move that object. So, but the key is to get it centered in the center. Too much weight on the corners and it makes it hard. See. So there you go. That's my little show and tell of the Platz battery type turntable. For $10, I think it's a good deal. Yeah, I wish it had a little more features, but it's a simple one, and it seems decent. You just have to be careful. Yeah, it won't do really big figures. It's not very powerful, which is just what you gotta understand. And I bought this mainly to shoot videos when I complete figures and stuff, or unboxing stuff. Alrighty,
there you go. HadesOmega out.